Hey everybody, Scott from Infinite Freedom. I haven't done a video in a while, so today we're going to do it on Super 8, old school style. Woo! Welcome to Infinite Freedom. I'm Scott. Glad you could be here today. I am working with a new book, and I want to give everyone the book. You can get it on Kindle for $1.99. And I'm going to try to remember her name because I'm just impromptu just doing this video. And I want to talk about this book because I think it's a fascinating book. This is a book called E Squared by a woman named Pam Grout. And what this book, it's you're thinking it's another book on manifestation, it's another book on law of attraction. This book's amazing because what she has done, that's what made me buy it. Well, it's $2. You can't go wrong with that. I buy a cup of coffee and leave it in the car, and I throw it out for $2. I've given $2 change away to a guy on the street, so why not buy the book? So I bought it. This book actually has experiments in it where she gives you actual things. All right, here's the concept, here's the law, here's the way attraction works, here's the way your vibration works, here's how it works, and it's very quantum physics based, which is what I love. I love when people talk about the law of attraction and manifesting and getting the results you want in your life and creating the life you want using the terms that have been discovered in quantum physics, because you can't argue that. That's science. You can argue, well, I felt good one day and good things happened to me. Well, I felt good one day and it didn't. So if you think positive, you're going to get positive results. Well, there's a lot of people that think positive, don't get that. But when you pinpoint why something's happening in quantum physics, on a quantum physics level, and how, what's great about it, first of all, is it's scientific, and so it's been studied and proven. The other thing I like about it is that when you have something scientific like that, when it deals with waves and particles and you're dealing with the feelings and everything in a quantum physics scientific way, what makes the scientific thing is, for instance, gravity. If I throw a golf ball in the air, it'll always bounce back down. Always. I can count on it 100%. If you're standing on a cliff and you jump off, I guarantee you will fall. It is not a guess. It is not, well, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Maybe this time something different will happen. You will fall. And that is guaranteed. So science, when something is proven scientifically in a physics, quantum physics with particles, waves, and all that, what it means is that it will happen every time. It will happen every time. So I love the concept that she takes in this book by breaking it down on a quantum physics level. But what she does is then she talks about, gives you a direct experiment on what to do and how it will work. And so far, the first experiment was reaching out to the universe, reaching out through vibration and getting something to happen so that you had absolute evidence that it was working. Now, this is a strange concept because it is amazing to think all this time you're wishing and you're hoping and you're being faithful and you're doing the right thing and you're being good and hoping good karma comes your way. She shows in this book that there's a time when you need to say, I want proof that this works. I'm going to do A and B and I'm going to expect C. Worked for me. It was amazing. Second one, that is what I'm at right now. Actually, I'm on the third. But the second experiment, I'll give you a breakdown, is that she tells you to notice something and to single it out in your brain and notice how you see it all the time. It is things I always talk about, that you get what you focus on. There's people that they never notice green cars. So I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to come back on my next video and tell you how many I saw. Today it's green cars. Green cars. And I don't remember seeing one green car yesterday when I was out. So today, let's see how many I see. Now, did I attract the green cars into my life? No. I caused it in my brain so that now I see them. How this affects our lives? Because if you're always having bad relationships and you only see bad relationships, and that's all you're ever going to get and that's all you're ever going to see, you've got to be looking for the right person in your life, which I like to talk about relationships. You've got to look for the right person. If you're always seeing the bad person, the wrong person, the alcoholic, the drug abuser, the bad person, the losers, then that's all you're ever going to see. And you see people, well, I can't meet anyone in this town. They're all losers. Well, that's all you're going to see. You got to put out there that you're going to start seeing good people, nice people, right people for you. And that's who you'll see. In business, same thing. I'm going to start meeting good people, the right people. I'm going to start meeting wealthy people who have money, who will give me the right advice. Not all the people I run into normally. And those people will appear. It's a great book. So far, I love it. It's very to the point, and it's the first book I've ever read on a Kindle app. So, you know what? Maybe books no more. Beats carrying around a big book. So it's made me think that I'm going to start putting my books on Kindle. Well, maybe I'll sell more. Anyway, so Super 8 special today. Super 8 movie film. It's actually an app on the phone, but it's kind of cool. And if you remember back when, well, the big one is probably the Kennedy assassination. Looks like this, grainy and flashy. But if you remember, if your parents or your grandparents had home movies they used to take, this is how we did it. I remember I did a movie when I was in 6th grade, and we filmed a movie on Super 8, and it was a horror movie. It's on YouTube. I'll put a link to that movie down below just so you can watch it if you're interested in seeing a bunch of 6th graders run around shooting each other with arrows and hacking each other up with knives. It's not real. And I had someone yesterday tell me, well, I don't like horror movies. Believe me, you're not going to get scared by this one. Okay? And it looked good for 6th graders, but it looks totally fake. So if you're, well, I don't want to watch that, I'm not a horror movie fan, you'll be fine. Yeah, it's a bunch of kids. But it just shows that we are committed to accomplishing a task. You should do that more often. Commit yourself to accomplishing a task. So anyway, Scott with Infinite Freedom. I'll talk about new things and new life, but get the book. Go on Amazon. Look up E squared. It's just E2. I'll put a link down below. I think I can put a link where I'll actually get some money from it. Like a 10 cents or a nickel or a penny. Big deal. Forget it. I ain't going through all that work to get a commission off of a $2 book. Just look it up on Amazon. E squared. And go ahead and pay the $2 and get it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. If you don't, it's $2. So get over it. Anyway, Scott with you, Infinite Freedom. Thanks for coming by. Subscribe to the page. And the big thing is, if you like the page, please share it with somebody. You might change their life. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.